Let's continue the other this one what you call the part of the YT component. So far we discussed about the air, we discussed about the light. Now the next comes water. Okay, water again very important, important YT component, as all the living organisms. Okay, they have to depend on this water, and it is mentioned here that most of our body parts, whether it is plants or animals, okay, they are mostly consist of about their this one their body is mainly made up of about composed of about 70% of water. Okay, then again, as we know that water is one of the essential raw material to carry out the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so plants they have to depend on this water in order to prepare their food. Then after that comes the most of the life process like digestion, excretion, the transportation is usually carried out by this water. Okay, or in order to carry out digestion, excretion, and transport of the material, okay, plants and animals always require the water. Then after that comes the water is required for various domestic purposes. Okay, for agriculture and even in industry. Okay, so this is about the water. Then after that comes temperature. Temperature is actually the degree of hotness or coldness of body is what we call the temperature. And then again, in order to survive, okay, in order to survive, the living organism always require a particular range of temperature which we call as the optimum temperature. Okay, now see, this temperature is also responsible for determining the distribution of plants and animals. Okay, like there are some plants and animals which are found in cold areas, and there are some plants and animals which are found in hot areas. Okay, like here some examples are given in your book, like polar bears. Okay, they are usually found in extremely cold regions. Camels, they are found in desert. Okay, then again, next, if you talk about the pine trees, they usually grow in mountain hills. Okay, so because of the difference in the temperature in different parts of the earth, okay, these living organisms are distributed. Then again, Siberian cranes, they usually migrate from one place to another in order to avoid harsh temperature. Okay, so this is what it is given here. Then there are some animals, okay, which undergo hibernation or estivation. That is, hibernation means winter sleep and estivation means summer sleep. Okay, like here it is mentioned that the animals like polar bear, then again rodents, toads, they undergo hibernation. Okay, winter sleep. Then again during summer season, in order to avoid hot temperature, okay, the animals like snails, they undergo estivation. Okay, so this is about the temperature. Just now we learned about water also. Okay, now next comes the soil. Soil is again very important. Okay, a vital component. Okay, and this soil is mainly formed by weathering of rocks. Okay, rocks withers away, and after many years, okay, these withered rocks forms the soil, and these soils mainly provides and encourage to the roots of plants. Okay, with which with the help of the soil, the roots can anchor to the soil and keeps the plant erect. Okay, so that is there. Then again after that, the soils are actually the main storehouse for the minerals or the nutrients for the plants. The plants usually absorb nutrients from the soil only. So plants depend on the soil for their nutrients. Okay, then again, this soil provides habitat, okay, for many animals such as rats, moles, earthworms, and microorganisms. So this is about the soil. Then after that comes different types of ecosystem, forest ecosystem. Okay, then again after that comes different types of forest like tropical forest, rainforest, then temperate forest, that we'll discuss in the next video. In this video, this much student. Thank you.